Welcome to a new test and teardown video. Look at this VHF ship's radio system. It is huge, so I really needed to start outside. So I think this is the bridge unit, because there's a bridge unit and an auxiliary unit switch. Let's just start to measure the weight of this unit. Here we go. Are you going to wake up? Why isn't this shit working? So it's 32 kilos and then 37.5 it was. So this is about 5 kilos, and the big one is nearly 33 kilos. Oh, so this is some big stuff. And this is how you open it. I think this is aluminium. Hang on, I need 2 hands. Oh, this is some heavy duty stuff. So there's a big, powerful fan in the bottom. Oh my god, is this thick all the way? Oh, this is heavy. And in here is a connection panel. Ooh, it's super it got these super crusty wires. Oh no, there's no way I can save this unit. Oh, the wires there are this crusty. That is just bad luck. But anyway, still fun to look at how it is designed. I think this is a... What is that? Is that breakout? Maybe this is connections to all sorts of remote stuff. We got all the crystals on 2 sides. All the crystals for all the transmit and receive frequencies. Oh, it's full of tubes and different modules. Power. Oh, there's a power amplifier. There's a big nasty tube in there. But there's really something I want to show you guys. And that is this, the leather straps. And what are they for? 2 of them in here, right? And here we got a hinge. So this is for service. Imagine this is mounted inside your boat. All you have to do is unscrew this, and this is big and heavy. I remove this nut here. So I bet all we have to do is Oh, so you can lift this up and then strap here, and then you can service it while everything is still connected. So I think we're going to take this unit inside and investigate a little bit deeper. I really like this power plug. This is internal. So this is the fan, and there's even a fuse. Isn't that just nice? Ooh, it's not spinning that well. The oil is completely dead. And the smell in here is just intense. So we're gonna take this unit and this one inside. The rest of this is still really heavy. Well, I actually start to think I know why it is this heavy. Can you see there's a big transformator in here? Look at that one. Look at that one. Look at that one. I believe this is the transmitter, because here's the power amplifier and all the drivers and stuff. So that means this will be the receiver, right? And IF circuit. Yeah, so it's something like that. Also here on the front it says Nera VHF radiotelephone CS203M, and it's from Norway. But when you look down here it says CQ303M. So maybe this piece of metal is also used in a similar version. Let's try and open a little bit and see. All this is loose, so there'll probably be a screw, and then you can open this for service. So I got the top part off here in the middle, and it's easy for service with all the long wires. Easy. Just bend it this way and unplug the BNC connectors. And look at that. The receiver, oscillator, and all the crystals, trimmer capacitors for all the oscillator frequencies, and the transmitter oscillator. Look at all those long wires here and all the crystals and stuff. Wow, and it's just open down to all the mains stuff here. Also, what I can see here, we got quite a lot of fuses. So we got two different mains inputs, 1 amp each, 24 amp, 2 amps, RX, TX, headphones, something maybe. So this is the RX section, 10 amps. I don't know if you can see this, but this one also says 10 amps of filament. So we got 20 amps of filament all in all, right? Oh my god. So that is probably the two transformators for the receiver and the transmitter, right? They look exactly the same, and they're most likely more or less also the same. That's what I would guess. There's a number here. But they look exactly the same. Somebody wrote some numbers here, right? Can't really pick up what that is. What if we do like that, huh? I don't know. And, is this the receive transmit switch? Wow. So let's look a little bit on the transmitter. Since this is VHF, obviously the tune circuit here is very, very short and thick like this, and the reason for this to be black like this is because it's silvered. And this is the output, and the end of this goes to some tune and then out. So this is the anode circuit. Of course we don't got anode circuit, anode voltage is not going out. But a beautiful transmit tube here. Not that easy to change, because there's also a wire here. So how do you change this? You need to remove this screw, and then how you're gonna move this, because it's also connected here and here, right? Not easy. I just counted all the tubes, 32 tubes. How about we look at the other side? So while we're looking at the back side, I noticed something about the screws. They're definitely not metric. Even the small ones, they appear to be M3, but no, they are a little bit bigger than that, and also a steeper thread. So this is not metric. Really, Norway? Didn't you use metric screws in 1960? I think this unit is about 1960, by the design and the look and the feel of everything here. Sometimes you can see a date code on some of the capacitors here. This one is a little bit crusty. I'm going to have a little bit of a look. See, this is the anode voltage feed point. Ooh, this is almost touching. Can't touch the metal here. I'm going to have a big problem. Antenna relay, right? RXTX. Receiver voltage protection diode or something like that, right? Input tune for the output tube, driver tube. What is that? Oh yeah, this is of course the transmit frequency input. Selenium rectifiers. Oh yeah, we got some more rectifiers here. Look at that, is some funny stuff. Look how they... Oh, this is for all the different voltages, right? AC this, AC that. Okay. Probably another rectifier here. This one is a little bit rotten. I expect this unit got a little bit of too high humidity, because everything here is a little bit but of course this would have been mounted on a ship for quite a lot of years, right? So it's not that bad. All the capacitors and inductors and whatnot. Can you imagine all the many hours it takes to fix all this, all the different components in here? See, you can unscrew the little receiver module here and just solder it in here. Coax cables for interconnection of signals. So I mean, it's really a nice design. They really used all the brain cells for all this. It is really not that bad. So then you can work on this section. The power supply section, that is the heavy duty one. It's probably mounted at the very last item, right? I just talked to the owner of this unit and he said if I'm not scrapping it, he will when he get it back. So there's no idea that I don't do it and video document it anyway. So this was insanely heavy, but it measures 5 micro. That is weird. How is that possible? So this capacitor, I was looking for a date code on it and I don't really find it. No, not at all. And this one measures 56 microfarad. How is that possible? Really? So this is the high voltage bridge rectifiers. It's actually really nicely made. Good isolation. Really cute. Let's look at the diodes. 1N3195. Wow, nice. I found out how to change the transmitter tube. Of course, when you unscrew this, the anode. Ooh, this is not... Look at that. Very bad connection. That can't be right. Let's see if we can pull this baby up. Yes, you're coming. It's 6146. So I believe, yeah, this is 6146. Very nice and powerful transmitter tube. How do you like this homemade fuse? And the other fuse was missing. Let's see what else we can find in the fuses. Okay, this one is definitely okay. So I'm playing a little bit with the different tubes. We got a lot of 6CB6A, and we got a lot of 6BH6. Yeah, that's the same. One little EAA91, one EL90. Those are absolutely nice and useful. Oops, what is that? ECC83s and ECC81s. That's basically it. I found some other funny ones. I don't know this one. 6CL6 and 5763. And this one is a 6BQ7A. So what the heck is that? I really wanted to show you guys this. And since this unit is clearly going for scrap anyway, I might as well show you the IF filter. So this is actually a channel selective resonant filter made of inductors and capacitors like this. Pretty nice, huh? I think it says 455. So this is the 455 kilohertz filter. And since this is made before the ceramic and crystal filters, or I think they were actually invented in the 60s, but they were just way too expensive. So they made it themselves like this to save money. Oh man, it is big. Of course I got it out. It was a fight. But it is really nice. So they're coupling from each resonant circuit to the next via 22 picofarad capacitors all along like this to create a very, very narrow filter. Wow. I think we need to have a look inside one of these. So each resonator is like a million windings up here, and then there's a 390 picofarad capacitor in parallel with the inductor, and that is how it is. Look at this. So they sealed the trimmer. So there's a metal thing that goes down here and then trim some ceramic in and out, I guess, to fine tune the inductor. It's absolutely beautiful made. Let's look into this one. I guess this is the bridge unit. So it's nice and compact. Electromecano. Yes, in Copenhagen, Denmark. So this is probably buying and reselling, because this unit is definitely made in Oslo, Norway. Right? So I guess this is only a remote control. But here we see some more channels. And also and there's a 16 in here. I guess there's a lamp that will show if there's activity on channel 16. Quite interesting. So let's see if we can open this. Only one screw up here, and again This is not a metric screw. Very, very weird. Oh yeah, exactly what I thought. Just a remote control. Boring. There's no fancy stuff in here. And yeah, definitely there's a lamp here behind 16. We got those really, really nice indicator lamps here. But I think this is worth saving just for decoration. A pretty beautiful unit. So hopefully the owner of this unit is not going to scrap this one, because I think this is nice and compact and pretty sexy to save. Ooh, this is a huge micro switch. Really cute. So I think you just put in your handle in this kind of flexible plastic kind of click, and then it just stays there, right? So when you pull it out, it just powers up. So yeah, and those are much newer. So those wires are really new age. And a really good power switch. Oh yeah, there's of course also a bulb. Nope, somebody took away the bulb. Or it was too annoying to look at. Oh, this is how you do it. Ugh, what is that? Ay, ay, ay. Gotta go wash my fingers now. Ugh. Yeah. I hope you had fun.